So I'm going to do a more up close and detailed view of the Bakelite bracelets I bought. I did some preliminary testing to them using 409 that somebody suggested I try. It's not a foolproof method, and I'm not going to just like toss all the rest of the bracelets or something, and some of them are kind of maybe, might be, but this is the stuff that really tested pretty strong. So let's start with this bracelet. This is a nice like olive green bracelet. It's fairly wide. Sometimes you see these and they're a little bit thinner. There is some like flake, some speckling that you can see inside the bracelet. That's pretty indicative of Bakelite. It was never like very clean on the inside, just the process of how it was made. So there's that one. There's this piece, really nice red. This one tests, very strong for Bakelite. Pretty cool design on it. I know some people wanted to see a little bit more up close with these. And not all of the ones that I thought were Bakelite ended up testing for Bakelite, so it was definitely a pretty interesting experience to go through and test all of these. So there's that one there, another nice bracelet. This one, which I knew was Bakelite before, nice, two colors, 3 bands, pretty wide. Not, super uncommon, but nice piece. I'm not sure on the value. You guys seem to think that it's everything's pretty expensive, but I looked a lot of this up, and I know it varies quite a bit from bracelet to bracelet because they're, some of them are more unique than others. But I saw completed listings of like a bracelet like this by itself going for $30. I don't think that that's too crazy, but obviously it could go more, could go less. This one also tested as Bakelite. I thought it was Bakelite to begin with. Nice stretch bracelet. Again, not super rare or anything. Nice apple juice Bakelite. We knew before that this was going to be Bakelite. Very nice color to it, nice size, quite thick. But again, I found completed listings of a bracelet like this, $30 around there. But obviously it adds up after a while. Mahjong, black beads, bracelet here. Pretty nice. This domino bracelet, which I don't think I really featured too much in the last video. But again, fairly common, but still nice Bakelite piece there. The other Mahjong bracelet with multicolored Bakelite. Nice dragon. Pretty cool. Another one that was fairly obvious. This nice orange. You can tell that a lot of the Bakelites are, they just kind of glow. They have a very, soft color to them. That's why a lot of people like them, and they're just smooth. The feeling's just a little bit different than your usual plastic, but that one's got a nice kind of wedge to it. Nice orange piece there. This one was one of the only clamper bracelets that was testing as Bakelite. This one you can tell definitely has an older hinge where it's riveted. Some of the other ones that were not Bakelite had screw hinges. but this one did test as Bakelite. Pretty nice. Here's another cream, and you can tell that a lot of the colors are similar, like those two. The same kind of color, because Bakelite only comes in a set number of colors. But just I would consider this like a spacer. It's a little bit thicker, but again, nothing too crazy. This one I actually do think is rather nice. This tested as Bakelite. It's got a nice deep color to it with the swirl design. Or that you know, in some of the Bakelite, a lot of it I noticed too that tested as Bakelite had that kind of swirling interior. But look at that nice nice color there. You can always tell a nice piece when you like take pictures of it for eBay or do a video like this, and it just looks very good by itself. Doesn't need any help. It just, no matter what angle you get it from, it just looks really nice. So, you know, that one may be a little bit more expensive. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure $30, $40 is definitely in the realm of possibilities. It could be more. I don't know too much. I did a lot of completed auction research, and wasn't turning up any real high prices on any of this stuff. This one, again, maybe a little bit better just because it's a little bit more colorful and more pieces to it. But this is tested as Bakelite. It's a nice piece. And this one also tested as Bakelite. Very nice multicolor. This is gold filled, which also helps the value a little bit. It's got some interesting little beads in the way that they're attached in, like this one here. It's kind of just a mix of different pieces. Nice like watermelon looking green ones, and that one again maybe a little bit more value than some of the just plain bracelets. Like this one, which before we knew was Bakelite, also a gold filled clasp. Nice piece, but nothing, not nearly as nice as this other one, but still pretty neat. This one has a pretty unique color. I don't know the name of this, what they call it, but it's definitely got a mix of colors. But this tests pretty strong for Bakelite. It's quite a little transparent with no particular pattern. Just looks like they mixed maybe cream and red together. That's what it looks like to me, but there's that one. Here's another interesting color. This is like a kind of a bluish green piece that I haven't seen very much of before. See if I can get some more light in here. Really neat colors to that one. Let's see. Doing my best here with the lighting I have. Pretty cool color variations there. So there's that piece tested as Bakelite. I'm guessing that, you know, like this type of blue is maybe less common than the rest. so maybe a little bit higher value on that one. These two bracelets were just these are just kind of like spacer bracelets, but they tested kind of weak, at least weaker than some of the older stuff. I definitely noticed that as well, that a lot of the older stuff would test much stronger. I don't think these maybe are not quite as old. I'm not really sure, but they don't seem like it. But they still have that nice kind of color swirl to them. So I'm pretty sure that these are still Bakelite. They definitely smell like it when you do the smell test. So pretty confident in these. Got those two pieces. Nice. This is a really nice butterscotch piece. It's very wide. It's very thick. That's a pretty nice piece, even though it's still, again, just one color, no carving to it. There are people, artists who still today will carve pieces like this, so sometimes they'll buy these for just templates or whatever. They buy tons of them, like hundreds of bracelets to carve, so it's kind of just one market for these, because this would look really nice with the carving across the middle, I think. Just because it's nice and wide there. I mean, you can put anything there. You can put your name or just a design, but pretty cool piece. Again, another one that's just, it's pretty clear that that's Bakelite. So one more clamper here. Again, my lighting, just adjusting. This one too, again, has the riveted hinge, which I kind of noticed was better indicator of Bakelite. The other ones I have are all little screws, where these are riveted, so that kind of tells you that it's a little bit older, but that one tests as Bakelite. Nice black color. The watch, which you got a pretty good view of in the last video, again, has a kind of riveted hinge. I didn't really show the name on this. So this is says Royal Dynasty, 17 jewels, made in Switzerland. Little watch. It winds. I haven't really checked it to see if it runs or not, but neat little piece there. Got these two little pieces. I don't know what these go to. If you have an idea, let me know. It could go to pretty much anything. It could have been part of a necklace. It could have been part of a bracelet. It could have been a top to like maybe a radio, or there's a lot of things that were made with Bakelite, but these are just little pieces here. I don't quite know what they go to, but those are interesting. This nice multicolor stretch piece, tested as Bakelite. Again, you're getting those same type of colors, which is like, you know, how you tell what's gonna sell for more and what's not. Is the stuff with the very common colors is obviously less rare, so not gonna bring quite as high of a price, but that's a pretty cool piece there. This piece right here, I was surprised turned out to be Bakelite. This is like, of all the laminated pieces, most of them were not Bakelite, unfortunately, because those are pretty rare. But this one is real Bakelite, and I haven't seen this kind of color before. So I don't know if maybe that's not Bakelite and maybe just these two are, but that could be a type of Bakelite too. So this will be another better seller, maybe in the $50 to $60 range. But again, I could be off. I'm just going off of what I see in completed auctions. I know that people like to put a lot higher prices on these if you go search buy it now listings or something, but I'm not really gonna list everything individually and then let it sit forever. I just want to sell it and get rid of it because I didn't pay that much. And this piece, which I knew was Bakelite before, the earrings that I thought went to this were not Bakelite, and this did test as Bakelite. So a little bit of a bummer there that it didn't have a matching pair of earrings, but still nice thick piece there. Nice color, kind of that bumblebee color look there. And then this one was actually the biggest surprise. I didn't see it before, but this one is signed, and I'm going to try and find it again. It is very difficult to see right there. Yeah, this one. So I can get it into the light and to focus. So this one is actually signed there. It says Dombeck, Christopher Dombeck. So apparently he takes old Bakelite. He's one of those artists that I was talking about that takes old Bakelite pieces and then makes new pieces out of it. And he did that around, he did an eBay auction of a bunch of bracelets around 2005, I believe, and is not making them anymore. So I think this might be a nicer piece. Some of his stuff seemed to sell for quite a bit, even though it's not like this was made, in the 30s. It's a newer creation, but still I think will be a pretty good seller, maybe in the 75 to 100, more or less, is kind of what I estimate it to be around. So really nice piece. I didn't notice that it was signed, so very cool, and it tested as Bakelite as well. And the last piece, I'm sure you guys knew this was coming, this fish bracelet, reverse carved. It is very nice. Like I said in the video before, I definitely did a close-up of this, that it's very scratched, but it's super old as well, so that's a really nice piece. And I think this one will maybe be one of the best. I saw some of these going for, or at least the asking price on some of these was crazy money. But I saw some auctions that point towards maybe 150 to 300, as much as that much. Let's see, hopefully you can get a good look at the kind of the relief there. So this piece is definitely nice. I mean, it just looks really cool. It's got that nice color. So yeah, that's my video on these Bakelite bracelets. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.